rappers and athletes and y'all actors and y'all niggas with coin, sweetie, they don't pay none of my bills. I do not like DL men. I do not like men or find men attractive that are struggling with their identity or sexuality. If you do not see trans women as women, stay these.
Alright, so Cherry Boom, let me holler at you for a minute because I think you missing something. Alright, so today we got this topic that's hot right now in the community of Cherry Boom, which is a popular trans. I've heard that she's been on Bigo, some other stuff. I don't fool with Bigo like that. Maybe one day I might hop on there just to see what they talking about. But, you know, from what I know about the Bigo gay dudes, they be hella, like, messy. Alright, they live for drama, so that's why they be on there. Excuse the Band-Aid, I cut myself while cooking the other day, but I don't cook, so, you know, I'm trying to level up, though. I'm trying to definitely learn how to cook and everything, but yeah. So, I wanted to cover this because she went viral low-key for basically outing this either ball player, actor, something. He's a famous dude or he's a rich dude. I think he's a basketball player, right? So we got a clip to watch. I'm going to react to that and I'm going to give my full commentary, all right? Let's go.
Bitch, I'm so irritated and I'm going to make this really quick and short. To all y'all rappers and athletes and y'all actors and y'all niggas with coin, sweetie, they don't pay none of my bills. I do not like DL men. I do not like men or find men attractive that are struggling with their identity or sexuality. If you do not see trans women as women, stay the out of my inbox. Okay? Because I don't give a fuck how attractive you are or how much money you have or how many contracts you've signed. Sweetie, if you are not talking about taking care of the doll like a woman, like a wife, I am not interested. So, baby, keep all the compliments, all that adding me and unfriending me, sending messages and deleting messages, trying to hold conversations in the what's that shit, girl, when the messages delete, when the whole page black, all that hidden messages and shit. Leave me alone because I don't give a what your occupation is, how famous you are, what team you play for, how many Grammys you have. Sweetie, if you do not see trans women as women and you feel like you gotta hide and sneak and geek and BDL, that's your business. But when you come to me, say the compliments. Run me my coin. I don't give a fuck how famous you are, how cute you are. You gotta pay too. Girl, these celebrities be jumping in my Are you okay? You lost? You looking for something? Do you need my CA? You need my Cash App? You need my Apple Pay? I'm not talking to y'all, and ladies, y'all gotta stop that. Stop talking to these motherfucking men that don't give a fuck about you. There's a lot of women out there that be running behind niggas because they got on all the jewelry, all the labels, all the nice cars, and bitch, you running around here with a sew-in from last year. Ho, I don't give a fuck how much money he has. If he's not pouring it into you, it don't count and it don't matter. The fuck, then they want to throw these tantrums and delete messages. Bitch, I'm the screenshot queen, bitch. No, go try to delete the message, then block me, ho. I'm the screenshot queen. What's wrong with you? If you can't like who you like openly, then stop liking them, bitch. Ho, if you worried about what somebody gonna say and think about you because you doing what you do, use the bitch. Fuck wrong with you, you gotta pay too. The fucking don't you ever forget it. I'm not the rest of them trans women or the rest of the biological women over here. The woman that I am needs a man that's gonna provide. I am not here to add to your secret. I'm not the biological woman that's gonna keep being used so you hoes can look straight, live in your truth, or get out my face. And that's how the I feel. All that delete messages and unfriending me, unfollow me. Bitch, I'm the screenshot queen and don't you forget it. Good night.
Alright, so here's what I gotta say to the trans community who think like this, for other trans women who think like this. I don't think nobody else is going to keep it as funky as I'm about to, but it's going to help y'all in the long run, so hear me out to the end of this video, alright? Check this out. A lot of people feel like y'all trans women have made a point to try to make a capitalization, meaning make income and money off of your being and your existence. So because you just a trans woman, now a man got to cash out because you didn't spend all that money on all these things that you got to do to transition properly. All right, hair, nails, whatever, steroids, whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. then y'all get this chipper attitude acting like you a bad B, you know, a bad bitch, right? And then y'all wonder why y'all get treated like this. I'm gonna tell y'all it's for two different reasons. Not just because you trans. Any woman who thinks like this gets treated the exact same way. No man wants a woman who is all about her like money and about what you can do for her financially. If she can't see no worth out of you, that's not a good woman. Every man knows that. Even men with money who can who can like provide for you and do all the stuff that you just said, you just chase them off. Because you want to know another reason why you just chased that man off, the good one that got the money that you could benefit from, you chased him off because he don't want a woman who is that loud and vocal about something that is supposed to be given to you because of out of love and care. You don't demand money. You don't demand somebody pay for this and cash out. That's where y'all mess up at. That turns niggas off. No man with money wants to pay for somebody or give somebody money who thinks that they are entitled to it. We like to give money to people who are just really chilling and really ain't got no standards, but then, you know, we want to help them type shit. Like somebody that we see is doing something, working hard, and they, you know, having a hard time, and we see we can help them out and we like them, we'll go ahead and help somebody that's humble like that before we help somebody like this. The reason why I said that it's not good to be an escort and all that also is because people who only do sex for transactional ways and money, that's bland and it's very low vibrational, and a man of substance doesn't care about that. He's not going to get nothing out of that. Any man that deals with somebody who is about money, like, and vocally about money like this, like a city girl, anybody like that, they are literally going to have you as one of the numbers. Like, you're going to be like on the roster. You're not going to get to be a main piece or a wifey or a hubby or whatever y'all call that. You're not going to be valued when you have this mindset of it's about what a man can do for you, what he can provide for you financially. And that's the main thing and the only thing you care about, because y'all don't want to be a part of society and be workers and have actual, or just have actual creativity. You ain't got to necessarily be a worker, but, you know, there's trans that vlog and stuff like me that got podcasts and stuff that do something, and instead of acting like my being and my existence deserves me to be cashed out on because I done spent all this money on this shit, so now these niggas got to replace, replenish the money I done spent for myself. That's something that you do for yourself. Nobody else is obligated to cash out on you for your lifestyle. That's your lifestyle. Okay? No man of substance is getting ready to take nobody like that serious. Straight up. You're going to be a roster motherfucker. You're going to get the dudes. First of all, you're not going to get the dude of quality. You're going to get the gross sugar daddy dude that, nobody want him, or he got a wife that ain't fucking him. You know what I'm saying? So then he come and, he a sleaze out here in these streets, and you're just one of the people who he's getting off his, he's soiling his royal oats or his disgusting fantasies and stuff off of. That's all that is. You cannot expect to be held at a high value and put on a pedestal when you up here expecting niggas to cash out just because you exist as a trans woman or as a woman. Y'all got that bad. And I'm trying to tell y'all right now, straight men is real sick of that. They feel like if they don't have the money to cash out, that they're nothing. But then if they get the money, then they're still nothing because they're only messing with you because you have money. That doesn't mean anything. No real person cares about that. That doesn't fulfill them. That doesn't make them feel good about themselves. People who are real want people to be into them because they're into them, not because they're going to benefit them. Y'all are twisted. I just had to say that because I feel like trans women do not get and not all trans women, don't get it twisted. There's some humble trans women who are really carry themselves like ladies, you know what I'm saying? But this is a hoe, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's not no lady. If a woman act just like that, a biologically born woman act like that, she gonna get treated the same. I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all are with that. Alright? It was too masculine. You up here talking too loud. You being too dominant and aggressive. And that turns off any male of substance. You supposed to talk like a lady. When you act like a lady, niggas gonna give you what you want. Alright, so that's just the first thing. Second thing I wanna say, the whole little setup that she just did was so tacky because it looked like dude sent her an inbox. He might have been definitely, okay, I think most people should know that Cherry Boom is a trans, okay? I don't think that he hit her up thinking that she wasn't no trans. So I think he hit her up knowing that she was a trans, and he's gonna, pursue her the same way every other nigga do. This is the reason why her energy is like that. She's used to this shit and she's tired of it. She's tired of niggas coming around with the same energy as like, she's this little, jump off bitch that they can just come around, fuck on, and go on about their business. She wants them to cash out on her like these girls like Ari and them be saying that they be getting cashed out on. Well, that's like 1 in a million, first of all. All right, and then you don't know what the personal circumstances that them girls got going on. So I feel like she's trying to compare herself to women that she don't really identify with in the first place. All right, another reason that this was tacky is because you just outed this nigga for nothing, just for some clout and just for somebody to give you some attention because you wanted to get something out of the fact that you didn't get him how you wanted, because you didn't show the rest of the messages. We know you talked to the nigga. We know you was interested in the nigga. You just mad because this nigga wasn't trying to wife you up. You over here trying to find somebody to wife you up. I wouldn't wife you up either. I don't think my homeboys who like trans girls would wife you up. It's not about just you being trans. Okay? I'm tired of y'all acting like it's just about y'all being trans. The niggas that fuck with y'all won't even fuck with y'all like that, because this shit right here. Who wants to cuff somebody who is aggressive, bitter, okay? Because of all the shit that you done been through. You done been fucked through by all these niggas, and this energy's negative on you. That's why I be telling y'all, people who are receivers of penetration, y'all gotta stop spreading yourself thin, because it makes y'all numb and bitter at the same time. And then nobody can really fuck with you, because even if a good thing comes around, you so used to negativity that if a good thing slaps you in the face, you wouldn't even see it. All right, so this is not just hurting other people, but yourself. Another thing I want to say about this is the whole, if you're not going to accept me as a real woman part, then you're a pussy. That's the only part I agree with her about. Y'all men, if y'all going to deal with trans, date them and take them seriously and stop treating them like they can only be a jump off. Or y'all's trans people, if y'all not going to hold these niggas to the standard of, hey, I'm going to be respected like I'm, a person. You shouldn't say a woman, because you cannot get treated like a woman. I'm sorry. You're a trans woman. A real woman gets treated a certain way because she has the ability to bear children and shit. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all that other niggas ain't getting ready to say, because it might sound misogynistic, but it's the truth. Okay? The only reason why women get all the passes and the little luxuries that they get is because, for one, they have a real box down there, and then two, they have abilities that nobody else has. So if you can't compete with those things, you cannot be expecting to be treated exactly like no woman. You are supposed to be treated like a trans woman. Y'all need to be identifying with yourselves and be happy and proud of being a trans woman, instead of trying to compete with real women. That's where all the anger and animosity that she got coming from. Because she is mad that people have their own opinion in what they classify a real woman as. And I'm sorry, you can be right as you want to be. People gonna still be wrong. People gonna still be negative. People gonna still be ignorant. What's that got to do with you? You gonna just be mad all your life? Learn how to address it correctly, because fighting fire with fire ain't gonna do nothing. You're just wasting time. It's about a solution. You want a man to accept you as a trans woman, because that's the only man that's gonna really accept you. Y'all going for straight men. Straight heterosexual men, and y'all think that these niggas getting ready to treat y'all like a real biological woman? You don't have the equipment and shit. So what he's gonna do is, because you look like a woman, you're like a knockoff woman in this sense to a straight man. That's why y'all should stop fucking with him. Okay, y'all should only be dealing with men who identify as bisexual or something, so that they can, like treat you like how you supposed to be treated, because a nigga looking at you like a woman is a delusional nigga. So that ain't gonna work either. Because those niggas, y'all might not want them ones, because them ones is fucked up in the head. And I'm not saying if they was to look at you like you was a biological woman that they're fucked up in the head. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the ones that tend to, that y'all decide to go for, y'all don't be wanting them. Because they be messed up. They be having all this drama and shit going on. All this baggage. The low-hanging fruit is what y'all be having to choose from. So I feel her anger. do see that, you know, it's true that there's a reason for her to be angry, because I don't see trans in no relationships my damn self. And I be saying the same shit. I be advocating for y'all, and I be asking these niggas to stand up and talk for y'all, and they don't speak for y'all. They don't want to acknowledge that they're attracted to y'all. That's another can of whoop ass right there that can't nobody else relate to. Because even with gay men, when the dudes is on the DL, at least you know that, like, there isn't that extra layer of identity crisis going on, you know? So think that, you know, it's messed up that she's that bitter, but I do understand. And she's not gonna get anything good out of this right here. Like, you just messed up all the potential that you had, all the future ball players. You were lucky to even be getting hit up by these niggas. You should have played your cards right and actually, like, what you should do is, as a trans woman, for real, if I was y'all, I'm gonna be straight up. If a nigga was to be of quality and he was reaching out to me, I would go ahead and give him a chance. And just like how us dudes, us gay dudes and bi dudes have to do with DL dudes, give this nigga a chance to get to know you, like you, and all that. And then let him know that if he doesn't want to come out, y'all will have to just be friends or something eventually. How you know that that's the right way to do that is because if the dude actually likes you, trust me, he will become more comfortable, and it will become to where it satisfies you. Even if it's not exactly just coming out immediately. Y'all are asking for too much, okay? You gotta know that what's going on here. Okay, it can still work for y'all, but y'all gotta play y'all's cards better than this. This is not gonna work for you as no trans woman. You gonna run off every nigga. Let the nigga get around you and get to know you and actually like you as a person. And then these niggas start doing stuff that you would never imagine. I promise you, trust me. I done been with DO dudes that I thought was never gonna come out, and out of nowhere, they done came out to their whole family for me. Just because they got to know me. So you gotta play your cards right, okay? And quit being angry and bitter. So basically, y'all's whole lifestyle is preventing y'all from finding real people, because real people are not transactional lovers, okay? So all this, you gotta pay this and pay that. That's the reason why y'all not finding no real people to actually treat y'all like human beings that deserve to be loved on, because y'all present yourselves as just a profitable thing or somebody to, you know, be cashed out on. That doesn't, no real man is going in that direction for love in a wife. They're going in that direction for a jump off. What do y'all not get about that? So I just wanted to make that be clear. The whole, you know, the lifestyle of niggas having to cash out on y'all, but providing is two different things. I didn't like that she said provide, because provide is, you know, bringing something to a table. That's not no table. And nigga cashing out on you and y'all just having sex and shit, that's not no table. That ain't no providing. That's just giving you some money. Like, so y'all gotta get to the understanding of what y'all asking for, what y'all want, and how to go about it realistically. And stop thinking that niggas who are willing to cash out on you are willing to be married and shit to you. Those are two different niggas.
And cashing you out and wiping you up are two different things.
Exactly. And that's what they don't get. Like, if a dude, like, think about it. The dudes that are giving money for sex, it's because I'm not about to be in a relationship with you. I'm not trying to date you. So just for your time, I'm gonna give you something.
Like
yeah.
You want to lay with me, and I want my bills paid.
Right. So it's like exactly.
That's not emotional.
Exactly.
It's not intimate.
Exactly. It's not intimate. So when y'all ask for dudes to be intimate and lock y'all down and cuff y'all and treat y'all like women that deserve to be, you know, cuffed up and all that, even real biological women don't get treated that way, who are in, you know, sex work and all that. Like, straight up.
Bitches, like, they don't, girls who get wiped up don't ask to be wiped up. They get wiped up.
Exactly. Bingo. That's exactly what I was trying to say as well. You said it just right, baby. The girls that are to be wiped up or that are gonna get wiped up. They don't ask to be wiped up.
The girls who get wiped up don't ask to be wiped up. They just get
wiped up. Exactly.
There is a something there's an intoxicating characteristic about this lady that has this man in his mind. There's something about her that he cannot live without.
Exactly.
Are you providing that something that they can live without? Pussy is pussy. Every cis woman has a pussy.
Thank you. And not even just, in this case, we talking about trans. That's the thing, though.
Okay, every trans bitch got pussy.
Exactly.
Whatever. Every trans bitch got that. Every trans bitch is the throat goat. It's like all of that.
Exactly.
But what else is?
Exactly.
And yeah, sure. Okay, you got money, so does he. But then what else is?
And then check
what
this.
Is it in you?
Exactly. And then check this out. Why would a dude want to cuff somebody who they know has just been able to be bopped by every dude before them? What is the flex and what is gonna make this nigga feel like he got a prize or something?
Now,
like y'all have no.
Off of a girl who has said that
y'all have no mystery.
Off of presumption, because some people think that they can buy you off, and it turns out that's just a rumor. Because you gotta think, a lot of people are sheep. So if someone said something about
no, this is a known trans that is been in the community that does all the stuff all the other trans do. It's a community mindset. These trans women think, hold on, baby, let me just say this. These trans women think that they are taking the same role as a bad bitch. Like, basically, because when bad bitches go out here and get all this work done, hair and makeup and all that, they feel like niggas supposed to cash out. It's the same thing. Because these trans is getting all these hormones and all these, hair, nails, and all this other shit, they feel like because it ain't cheap for them, these niggas is supposed to pay for it.
I thought you were talking about cis women, so...
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I didn't say nothing, because I realized, I don't know what you're talking about exactly.
Yeah, but it's still, right, but it correlates to the same thing. Yeah, so.
Okay, but yeah, you want to tell me about this video? Because now you got now I'm interested.
Well, damn, I wish you was here when I played it, but.
Where she just, what was the basis, what was the rhetoric that she was spewing?
Basically, if a dude hit her up and he's a ball player, but he don't want, I guess she got to talking to him and found out that he don't want to be with her. He just was trying to smash, and I guess he wasn't trying to pay, and that's when she got mad. But then she was proceeding to say that if they don't want to treat her like a real biological woman, and if they don't want to be proud and walk in their truth and be open about dating trans women, which is the part that I did agree with. But at the same time, I think trans women need to realize that you're expecting a straight heterosexual man to treat you like a biological heterosexual woman.
Well, him fucking you and not paying you is him treating you like a woman. That's, I'm sorry, boo, but that's kind of how that goes. And if a woman gets paid, then you're a whore.
But that's what they are. That's what I'm trying to say.
No. They are a prostitute.
That's what I'm trying to say. They don't think that it's...
Are y'all trying to say y'all prostitutes?
They don't think that they're prostitutes. That's what I'm trying to say. The delusion is so real. That's my point. They think that when real women do it, it's not prostitution. So why is it prostitution when they do it?
That is the literal definition of prostitution.
It's literally the same thing. I don't know why prostitutes think that they have the right to be treated like they're not a prostitute. Like, the delusion.
No, you being treating a prostitute, I feel like that is vague, because how you treat any human deserves to be treated with respect.
To be treated like a human.
Now, treat so that's why I'm like, when you say treated like a prostitute, that's too objectionable. It's too.
No, I'm keeping it 100. I'm not about to sit up here and let people think that you can go ahead and just lead whatever kind of life you want to and expect to get the prime rib.
You're expecting.
You're expecting to get the prime though. It's like you're expecting to get the top nigga though. You can't expect that in that kind of lifestyle. If it happens, and that's great. But you can't be having your morals and your standards at the top.
We're not going to say it doesn't happen, but how often does it really realistically?
It doesn't happen like that.
That even a cis woman who is out here, Pretty Woman is a fantasy. That's why it's a movie, boo. And I'm not going to say it don't happen, because niggas have been known to make a hoe a housewife. Period. But that is
But
so
those
far
niggas are
in
usually,
and that's not everybody. That is not a norm. And for
exactly.
you to think of it to be as a norm, or that it's just like you're an exception to the rule,
And
like it just.
And
it
let's be real,
like
baby. Those niggas that choose a person who and accept a person like you said and turn a hoe into a housewife, them niggas ain't really shit. What I'm saying is them niggas ain't really shit. They can have money, but they'll be a cheater or abusive or something. Or they'll have a drug addiction or something.
Let's take it back. Oh, like case in point, Miss Nikki baby, got her own money. And she plastic her, not that bitch look good.
Exactly.
Like she is on top of her shit. She relevant, got her own clout, got her own money. Like literally is that bitch.
Exactly.
Some nigga come through, make a everything cool. This nigga make a rap song and now this nigga don't know how to act. It like it like you these girls, even the girls that y'all aspire to be, even reality for them sets in. It's like it does not. It's like you're too busy thinking about what he has materialistically, and you're not considering what he has with him psychologically and emotionally. That's those are the items. That's the inventory you need to take.
And that's the point that I'm trying to make in this video is that y'all expecting to be treated like humans, but y'all not giving human energy. Y'all not presenting yourself as a human. You're presenting yourself as a sex toy, and you're expecting to be treated like a human.
You want to be
but
treated
you
like
put
a human,
yourself.
but you're acting inhumane.
Thank you. Exactly. Like you can't expect to say, "Oh, y'all need to cash out and all this shit," and then expect a nigga to treat you like a human too. It's one or the other. Do you want to be cashed out on by tricks, or do you want to be a wifey? It's two different things, and you need to choose that alley. Y'all trying to mix them up and have your cake and eat it too. That's the problem. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
You can have your cake and eat it too. You just gotta consistently buy the same cake, and that cake you have is not the same cake that you think you want. That's not the same.
If a man knows that you have that lifestyle before him and he still messes with you, I promise you, you better brace yourself because you are in for a rude awakening. A nigga that accepts you for being a pass around is going to run you through the fucking dirt. I promise you. Emotionally. All that. Because you didn't care about none of the other stuff. His mind, his emotions. All you cared about was that you said provide, right? That's all you care about is that about the money. You gonna find out. That's how you know you ain't dealt with no niggas with money like that. Because if you have, you would have learned a long time ago that niggas with money can also be the worst headache and the worst nigga to be with. Just because of the fact that they got money too. And they can use it to a way to manipulate and control you. So it's not, everything isn't cracked up to be, and the grass ain't always greener. Everything that glitter is not gold. Do not fall for this shit right here, all right? Be real and expect what you are giving, okay? And expect what you are presenting and putting out there, not the opposite, all right? That's delusional. All right, y'all, so that's it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to check y'all on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.